Good morning, guys. Welcome to Fishful Thinker. I'm Chad LaChance, and I appreciate you joining us. Now, you have caught me in a place I have never been anywhere near before, and probably likely you haven't either. I'm in the boat with Dan Paul. He's the proprietor of Alaskan Adventures. We are in the middle of nowhere. We are 283 miles southwest of Anchorage, Alaska. We got here in a little tiny airplane, landed on a dirt runway, and we're going to spend the next several days fishing for pike and sheefish and grayling and dolly varden and char and who knows what else. We're gonna do some moose watching, maybe see some bears and wolves. It's a legitimate adventure here in Alaska. This is kind of in retrospect because we've already done most of that stuff. We're winding down our trip at this point. So for the next couple episodes of Fishful Thinker, Dan and I are going to go through all the different fishing stuff that they offer at your lodge. Now, I am not here during moose season, but you do moose hunts, you do black bear hunts as well.
We do moose, grizzly, black bear, we do all the hunts. We also do have a cast and blast September 1st through the 10th. Guys will fish for a day and then duck hunt for a day. You're allowed to shoot 10 ducks up here. There's a lot of ducks up here, and there's a lot of fish, and there's no people. So you're going to have an adventure, and you're not going to be battling any crowds at all.
No, the big complaint is going to be you're going to gain weight because Chef Richard does a great job. So at any rate, over the next couple weeks here on Fishful Thinker, we'll be detailing all of the above except for the hunting. But we did eat some moose that you got last year. We ate a lot of moose, actually, and it's been delicious. So stay tuned, get comfortable. We're going to have a fun show, guys.
Fishful Thinker is brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse. Gear up for unforgettable. Berkeley, your fish, our science. Abu Garcia, fish to win. Lawrence, find, navigate, dominate.
Well, I think one of the key species for you here has got to be the pike.
Yeah.
And the river's all but overrun with them from what I can tell, which most cases leads to smaller than average pike. But when we got after them here with conventional tackle, that's not what we found.
Gosh, look at that across the top.
It's pike, right?
Well, you've had 3 casts and you've hooked 3 fish.
That is a huge pike, dude. Are you kidding me?
This guy has a good place to fish right here. Dan, I did not expect, I mean, I knew we were gonna catch fish, you told me. But I didn't think this is incredible. It's I don't even know, I'm out of words. For a guy that talks as much as I do to be out of words.
How consistent is your pike fishing here?
From June till September, we're getting pike all season.
Another nice fish. Oh my gosh.
That's a nice pike, and you're saying that these are in big numbers around here, fish that size.
You could put 120 pike in the boat in a day if you went after them for real. I mean, we messed around a little bit to where I was catching them how I wanted to catch them. Like we caught some on buzz baits. Well, is that the easiest or best way to catch pike? No, but it's a really fun way to catch pike, and these fish are oh so willing to eat those buzz baits. The way we caught pike was mostly in the backwater areas, in the slough areas that are around here, or the oxbow areas that are around here. But as the season progresses, they move into the river. Is that what?
Yeah, we started fishing the river here. The river fishing, we're in the third week of June right now, and the river fishing is just starting to turn on. We pulled some really nice fish off the grass beds yesterday.
Now we'll go to the bank with it and see what happens. All those little minnows, whenever there's little minnows scattering from my bait, got that one. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one there. Oh my God, look at these, look at that. Look, there's 2 or 3 of them right here that dwarf this one, dude. I can't, he's buried, dude. There was 2 of them with him that looked like they were trying to get the bait, and he's ballyhooed now. Come here, fish, come on. Roll out of that, there you go. Roll over one more time, there you go. That's another big one, dude. Are you kidding me? This place is incredible, dude. Dude, he played nice. Other than being the fastest one in the group. Oh my God. Guys, you look at that fish right there and the size of that fish, and there was 2 swimming with him that just dwarfed that one, and he just happened to be the fastest one to get a hold of my bait. So Dan was smart, back the boat off just a little bit. I'll let him rest for a second. I'll throw back and we'll get his big brother. Oh my gosh, that's a great fish. It's hard to believe that that's the smallest one in the group. So he came right out of the middle and ran it up onto the bank. Oh, here's your fish with the lure. It's a real nice fish. This one right here is sitting in front of the boat. That's a real nice fish. Look how thick it is. That is a fatty. Oh my God. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. Is it? Oh yeah, look at the teeth on that one, bro. Dude, you got him and they came unhooked all in one shot. Oh my gosh. Look at that across the top. I mean, that fish is thick, dudes. I mean, that is a thick, that thing's thicker than my hand is. Oh my gosh, dude, that is incredible. That is incredible. This guy, Alaskan-adventures.com.
Yep.
Yay. Amazing.
It's just going to get better and better and better as the season progresses. And then when we get into August and September, the fish really start getting into the deeper pools and the deeper runs, but they're still fat and happy, and we can pull some big ones out. That's a pig.
That is
Oh
definitely
my
a pig.
gosh, that's a pig. I would love to get a still of
That
one.
is piggy.
That is a pig. Haven't seen another angler since we've been here either, and so we've been fishing for, regardless of how this looks, we've basically fished 5 out of the last 6 days. We haven't seen another person fishing at all, if it wasn't in this group.
When you come to the lodge here, you're with 8 guests, and it might be the 8 people in your party, and it might be the 8 people that show up at the lodge all together, but that's the only 8 people on the river that you're going to be seeing. If you see anybody at all, it's a rare occasion.
And I think that's got to lead to why the fish are as willing to play, or part of the reason. I think some of it's got to be the short season. But I fished pike all over the place, and I've not seen the average size, the average girth, and the level of attack mode that these pike are in. I mean, some of the strikes we got this week have been the most ferocious strikes you can imagine. My biggest pike was in the 45-inch range, or right at 45 inches, and bit a topwater bait, and I mean, nuked it, right? Half the fish was out of the water to get the bait. Throwing a Berkeley hollow belly swim bait around, or a power swimmer, anything like that, got murdered. The other guest's been throwing a variety of spoons, little Johnson silver minnow spoons. They've been catching the crap out of the pike here. I think the pike fishing on conventional tackle is off the charts. The other thing is, we often look at fluorocarbon leaders because you got to get a lot of bites, and fluorocarbon helps you get bites. There's no way you'd get away with fluorocarbon here, because the number of bites you're getting would chew your fluorocarbon to death. It's chewing up your steel here. That's how many bites you're getting with quality fish.
Watch this. Oh, got him. I wanted to wait and make sure he had it because I keep getting gun shy. I watched him pick it up. Guys, I'm not kidding. I've never ever seen pike so ambitious that I can throw a big giant beetle spin with a 6-inch hollow belly on it and literally just nurse it on the bottom, and he'll just swim over there and pick it up. Like, I've seen people spend more effort or less effort to get a penny off the ground. Look at the size of that girth on that thing. He's got that line all around his gills too. I don't like that. I don't want to hurt him. No, it can't go that way. He's got the line all the way around his gills there, see it? So I'm hoping he'll untangle himself. There you go, yep, okay, there you go. This guy has a good place to fish right here. Dan, I did not expect, I mean, I knew we were gonna catch fish, you told me, but I didn't think, this is incredible. It's incredible. I don't even know, I'm out of words. For a guy that talks as much as I do to be out of words.
And this is a slow day.
A slow day. I would need more it's okay. I would need more Wheaties if this was any day going faster than this. I mean, holy crap, at the rate I'm going. I mean, look, I already got a blister. I want to point out, I've been fishing for an hour. I already got a blister right there.
This is the kind of place where it's keep your hands and feet in the ride at all time, because you dangle anything, it could get bit here.
I watched you reel in your bait today, and it got bit half a dozen times before that fish finally hooked himself.
Yes.
Yesterday, you casted 14 times and were bit and hooked up 12 out of those 14 times. And I tell you what, if that's not a testament to an aggressive fishery,
Yeah.
I don't know what is.
That's a good one there, I think, just from looking at the head on it. Yeah, it did. It looked, oh yeah, well, yeah, that's a pretty good pike, guys. I'm already jaded. I'm already like, I mean, it's only a 32. Look how much bend he puts in that rod, guys.
Come on, let him pull us up through this slough.
Go that way, bud. Go that way. He's like, I want this thing out of my mouth, man. Go that way. That's a nice pike. I cannot believe how many of these there are. I am stunned. That's a lot. That's a good pike, yeah. I am stunned, dude. I am literally stunned. Deming, you find good places. Well, I guess this one we kind of co-found, but so guys, that's the big hollow belly down in there. Let's see him. Let's do a quick still.
I think my most consistent bait was little swim bait.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably going to be the case year round because
Oh,
I can fish it however deep. I can fish it high in the column, whatever. A 4.8-inch power swimmer all the way up to a 6-inch hollow belly and bigger if you could throw it. That's just the biggest I had. Some kind of a swim bait here on a jig head is hard to argue with, and we knew we had the right one because everyone he's having to put a jaw spreader in there because they've got it in their gullet. That also was my highest hookup percentage. Have you found any conventional tackle lures that they won't eat? We threw a Mr. Wiggly looking thing. It was like this big. That is ridiculous.
That's another nice fish.
Another nice fish. I'm gonna show the viewers the inside of the mouth. That giant bait we're throwing
He's gone.
is gone, dude. That's what you call a committed bite.
As far as finding something that they won't eat, no.
No.
I can't tie flies big enough. I cannot find lures big enough that they won't eat.
Oh, dude, that is a huge, hang on to him. That is a huge pike. Holy crap, dude.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice one. Dude, I gotta hold that thing for a quick still.
Boom.
How come you letting that muscle you around so much? I don't
Because
get
it weighs half as much as
Hey, I'm a little wore out.
Yeah,
All the fish
alrighty,
Chad's been
man.
catching.